I run the week of the week. Go work for 2. For 2 hours. Are you? No. Confident, calm, definitely. And not that point where I will still need to no, point where I feel as though I need to lock in. And right now, I present and right now I am present in slightly excited to see how good do nevertheless, this not completely not looking as plain. Not either. No, Aaron, I'm not at that point where I feel as though I can right now, but I am present and slightly excited to see how good I can do, as I'm not looking at Brian. Not either. Present. UP goal 2 hours strategy. Yes. All these yes. So high time for EA, liquidity rate, liquidity low time frame, liquidity price before move, high key time and obvious volume shift toward strong liquidity with optimal time frame. IBG or CISD to adjust liquidity. Yes. What date? October 15th, 2018. Right. YouTube link. Describe how you did in this YouTube. Yeah, hold on. How to pose motion. Okay, cool. Okay. And I think that's it, buddy. I think that is it, boys. I think that is it. Perfect. Let's continue. Working until 12 and it just hit 10. I'm liking that. Okay, first thing we look at. Let's not be stupid. We have buy. Okay, so let's just clear everything because I don't really need everything. It's buy side right here. Obviously, right there was buy side right here. Buy side, we have sell side. These are points, and then we have this that can be something possibly for a specific day. Not saying it's going to be for today. What time is it? It is only. It's about to be 11, so I'm actually about to go next day. And yeah, I didn't do nothing, so I already know that. London. Alright, so now I got that which is previous day. Previous day is right there. Should I mark it that week? I should. It's calling my name, bro. I'm marking it now, frick it. I don't want to get too technical with this stuff, but feel me? So yeah, we have the buy sign 4 hour. So that 4 hour right there, plus that single sign, plus subtract from this slow different time. Yeah, and that, so that is most likely called for a new phase. And okay, we're just giving it to us at this point. At this point, but what the fuck? Yeah, so a whole hour. It did take out that high, but still, I'm like, I'm cool. Let me do it with this color right here. Bam. Actually, bam, something like that. Nah, freak that. Boom. Freak that. Boom. Yeah, something like that. I'm lying. Let's just go over here. Anyway, so 4 hour. Oh wait, yeah, let's come down. So we have 4 hour. Basically, I don't think I want anything in this current moment. I think this is a nice point right here. I do think that's a nice point. Maybe we may want to tag back into here. I'm not too sure, and I'm not predicting. So I'm predicting, boy. I ain't predicting nothing. If we do, this will be a nice area where either can inverse or tap. So it's a nice discount area. So yeah, just playing 5 minutes. I'm not really hungry to do anything. What is this? Oh, I like this. Perfect. But look at all these, bro. We're never doing all that. These are just trials. Delete. With this right here. Oh. Hold on, I don't want to make a stupid mistake. Deleting that. You feel me? That's good enough. So let me open this one up. No doubt the first one. That wick right there. See that? So it's that wick right there, but it was most recent though. That kind of. Okay, so I could do it with this one probably. It is too. Yeah. Maybe the order lock. Okay. And we tap in, hit that. That's fine. Could have probably got something there. Yeah, like no. Maybe so. I could see someone else. I'm thinking that. Was that any sort of SMG? Yes, it was. Right there, yes, it's SMG. This one though, there's two. Like if I were to take this, so we got that SMG. SMG inverse. Like, I guess. Right. So that inverse right there. With that, I mean, it worked out, bro. Frank it. Anyway, still in that 5 minute though, nevertheless. Let me see what we're playing with right here. There's a 4 hour. I mean, I can. If I really want to, I can do that. But it's this whole thing. I know. As if we really want to. I don't really. Do we tap into that? 5 minute. This rejection waves, boy. Crazy. And you can keep this, by you can keep this, bro. Alright, so now we're tapping into this daily. It's just my type of daily, right? Do we have? We already took out some of these, so we got that one. That's right there. Okay, 30 minutes until that opens. Do we have anybody? Any accumulation? Nope. That's accumulation, perfect. Oh my gosh. Some nice accumulation, boy. Alright, I'm tempted. I'm seriously tempted. We both, we took right there, we just had the regret of the high, so, and then it's also indeed. Also has to do with these highs right here, so do this high. Somebody said don't run some D's at this point now. Frick it. Let's see that high. And then inversion plus the fair value gap. That's accumulation manipulation. That's recent though. Yeah, that you got it. You got it. You know, because when you see something like that, bro, like, let's go back. When you see stuff like this, come on, bro. Just don't be playing around, bro. Stretch. There we go. Once you see something like this, yeah, in the air, we're almost sure. See that? Everybody's going to place that right there. So, okay, that's a point. Nice. Boom. Gone. Anyway. Let's calm down. Ooh. 3 minute, 5 minute. 5 minute credit rejection work. Okay. Ring up. This should look good, but this price is actually looking good. Very grateful for this present right here. Sheesh. Magnanimous. So we have to Joshua work. Sure, we can probably. Okay, I like new candles. See that I like when we spend new candles. So now, enjoy your early. Your life's work is studied by those fools who adore you, only to find you out. Saw you dressing in the background. Now they'll pay what they owe you. It's only small change, red on the green grass. Oh, take your breath. From the grave, going seeking to create out there. The milk and honey line that's on her tongue again. And the sun. Oh, yeah, that reaches already. And then obviously we just bear, so boom, 15 gonna close like that. Then hair and hair. Align with perfectly like that. Enjoy your early. Your life's work is dirty by those fools who adore you, only to find you out. That's not what I wanted though. Just get that close. I'm taking it. Let's see. We do that. Nice sweep. Got your hands, gonna hold the hand like that. They gonna need seeking to create how grand the milk and honey line is on her tongue again. Okay, you see how we just keep on tapping on? Not really liking that, bruh. For real. Early, the life's work is dirty by those fools who adore you, only to find you out. They saw you dancing in the back room. Now they'll pay what they owe you. It's only small change, right on the green grass. I feel like this is whack, I ain't gonna lie. Oh, she lies down. Rain over right round in her eyes. Record the sweet surprise of those who died that day. You know how to the ground. Who was the Enjoy your early. Your life's work is dirtied by those who adore you. Only to find you out. They saw you fasten in the back room. Now they'll pay what they owe you. It's only small change, red on the green grass. Train food. Told myself I get better on a global texting me. Remember those people walking, talking. This is how I just went with the weather, but this summer race was kissing me. I was lost. So I took it. Added this to you. Had no weapon, I'm guessing this hit was just enough for me. Wasn't no question, I'm guessing he laughed at just inside of me. And there he was. His presence was alarming. As his supposed was kept while we talked about self-harming. He told me, kid, you shouldn't be walking on your own. He smiled loud, pat my back, asked if for from home. I said, maybe 30 minutes. It's freaky, you see the story, quick the scene in this image. I should have been right there. It sounds alright. You're welcome, lubricant. You ever woke up on the train track when the mother clothes on, death for your eyes, praying to God, but ain't no response. Trying to escape a hole with your shoulder that you can lean on, but ain't nobody coming, so you scream on and scream on and scream on. Why does evil laugh at you? Train getting closer, you still surprised how he patted you. Tears falling harder and harder, minutes get minuscule. Could've had a son or daughter, now what you feel? You finna earn this train track. It's clearly at the death and the way you can find your way back. Think about your previous memories going way back. All the dreams by the time Shane and made back. 90 times finally up. Ask yourself the final question as you going down the arc. Recollecting all the memories that you never given. Now when? Clearly, you had to like find your way back. Think about your previous memories. Jane, you're early. Your life's work is studied by those fools who adore you. Only to find you out. They saw you dancing in the back room. Now they'll pay what they owe you. It's only small change, red on the green grass. No reason trying to skip a whole fight so that you can lean on, but ain't nobody coming, so you scream on. While this evil laugh with you, trying getting closer, you stirs about they battle you, tears for harder minutes, get minuscule. Son or daughter, now what you finna do? You finna down the stranger, it's clear that tap in the wake, find your way. Think about your previous, it's going way back, all the dreams by the doubt. Anyway. was good. That was good, man. Alright. Good stuff right there. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah. fucked up. Ugh. Okay, here we go. Alright. Okay. Alright. Anyway. Yeah. I remember I walked home one day, could tip warmer. Okay. Only to find you out. They saw you dancing in the back room. Now they'll pay what they owe you. It's only small change, red on the green grass. That's small though. Like this. That's good. Tapped her. I'm like, bro, be quiet, man. Dang, I feel like I got words. Hold on. There you go. The main reason why I took this trade because you see how it was bending down. The main was being inside of daily week CE telling me that it's about to go down. So my deal was if we start to see bearish PA line to show up like order time, which is 450 to 510 macro. 450, 510 macro. Hope after. Alright, be quiet. Won't the devil guide your hands? Good luck to hold the honey and lies down, chasing seeking to create the milk and honey line is on her tongue again. And enjoy the sun. Enjoy your early, say life's work is dirty by those who adore you. Only to find how we feel before they need. Be honest. Confident. Ain't you? Let's see. Flag. First I jump my tape, then I swim my coupe. And say, who the way? Well, the next high and entry time. I didn't know what you say. I got all the on it. I like hey. me just fly. Let me just fly. No. Excitement. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Relief. I just put some. Ooh, you chocolate, just how I like it. Promise I won't bite. I see you get excited on it. But that song is so tough. Trey. It was not at all, to be honest. No, maybe. Oh, come on. I do that. How? Huh? I know I should do. Nah. Come on. One, two range. me think. Made me think. For the 6. And then can't believe this. No. Frick you, man. Confident. Excited. Okay. $15. And there he was. His presence was alarmed. They said supposed to be casual while we talk about self-harm. He told me, "Kid, you shouldn't be walking on your own." He smiled, laughed, and pat my back. Yeah, self off you from home. I said, "Thank you, man."
Glory, glory,
Stop,
children of the Lord. Sing it with me now. Rise and shine and give God the glory, glory, rise and shine. You know you used to like that song.
I don't know. I have mixed emotions about it.
Really?
Yeah.
Why you have mixed emotions?
Cause I had to wake up early.
Huh?
I had to wake up early.
At least I try to do it with kindness.
It was good when I was awake.
I'm making cream of wheat real quick because I had a request for it.
On your break?
I'm off. I work 4 hours on weekend. That's the
All the
beautiful thing
time?
about Saturdays, 4 hours. Yeah.
Alright.
Mel, get off the phone. Get off the phone.
Overall summary. Ignore it, bro. Overall summary. What I learned. I think this trade to be real since it's testing I took with confidence, more confidence in less citation. Violent trade to be well since it is practicing. I took it with more confidence and less hesitation. But overall, oh, it's 2 L's. Overall, the logic was definitely there. Key takeaway was that once you see and be form directing your directing towards your already existing then that earliest sign of anniversary toward your draw and the earliest pro key take them. Alright, cool. So let me edit this, John. Look at this. I'll go back right now. So it's overall summary of and what, and take your time. But I might as well, huh? Because this one wants me to do it, frig it. Alright, he just wants me to do that, frig it. Taking time. That's it. That's all I'm there. Right. Alright. Now they were good. That was early, so like I said, New York time. Dang, that could have run for 1,000 light years. And what it did was retest what I'm like. So retested the overlap. I could have gone and retested the overlap. So and when there is a time when drawdown is expected accepted now expected the time when you will drawdown will occur then there is a chance it will, and you can able get a better entry. Is when to But nevertheless. Nevertheless. That being said, no. But be able to get it for an entry, but when with that being said, but at the end of the day, you should collect data first before assuming so can know when is it more optimal for use, because if you just try shoot for precise entries all the time, then you most likely miss money, which can two months. Anyway, so now we have frick that, right? Going to 4 hour. Where we at? We have like be like, you should be able to pick what times you want to, what times you don't. I don't really care about that see no more, to be honest. In fact, let me actually clear out these joints a little bit. We gotta do this first, and then boom, good shots, and then yeah. So it's like, yeah. So going on a 4 hour. So we did tap into that. So we do have that on our side, and then get this high side possibly. So I'm not really liking anything because we were playing 4 hour, so it could expand high. Like I usually like to be able to get into the continuation move. Like if we close up a fair, you want to try to continue to move to that high. I don't like trying to predict high time frame moves where I can do anything like 50-50. Like I can inverse, this, or I can chop in there. I like to predict moves where it's like inverse, and then obvious telling me that it's going to this low. Once I feel as though it's obvious that it's going to this low, I'll look for that, I'll anticipate that. Or I like a retest there, and then continuation. Then I'm like, okay, it's mostly going for this low. I want continuation, low time frame, boom, something like that. But this, nah, I'm cool with that. Not gonna So yeah, it's going on 1 hour. Let's play it. I mean, there's not really no point where I can confidently say, alright, so we'll do a specific thing. Extend to 15, perfect, something like that. Like, we're playing 4 hour, I'd rather have it played a 4 hour fully out than to try to predict injury day and say, whoa, wow, I can see that, because most of the time you just slip. I'm not explaining that correctly, but still, if you get it, which I doubt you do, Frank. Anyway, I'll go some with this one. I say it's gonna move this high right here. It's definitely seeking this high. Very close together. And so close to the point that people are now hungry. They're greedy now at this point. People are like, okay, well, now at this point, now it's just a huge position. So it's like, it's definitely gonna drop to this level and possibly do something. I don't know. Anyway, what time is it? 9, okay. 9 is not too shabby, right? I'll put my 5 minute. I think 5 minutes is the most valid. Nope, 15 is. Yeah, 15. So now we're at this 15. And I'll put my 5 minute on the 15. I wouldn't really drop down any lower because we could do anything. You see stuff like that, boom, show to E. Yeah, that 5 minute. Not really liking anything right now. Alright, sweep. So I like that sweep. So we have like valid sweeps. Those are the times I really like it. Now if we come back into that, that's not. Let's see, obviously we do retrace back into that. Could have possibly got it off of this if you're just hungry. But yeah. So okay, so it looks like we might let you back up to this 15 minute, which is now 30. So that seems like it may happen. Wouldn't lie. Perfect, 5 minute created. I'm not liking DBB. Oh, like I was gonna say it earlier, but I'm not liking that at all. I can't believe I look back and it's still the same. It's completely these lows. I want to see maybe both of them. That'll probably be best. Then I don't want to like. I just don't like it, bro. There you go. Something, because the pairs will tell you what time it's mostly gonna do. So now we have both of them. You can instantly assume, okay, this is most likely the right time where they'll probably be correlated to go up and expand. You know, but when you get something like that, low resistance, you know, it's like, alright, that's just allowing for room for failure, which we don't do. Perfect, something like that. And now I like to perfect, yeah. Alright. There really wasn't nothing I can shoot. I feel like Timmy would have been like this. Timmy would have been like that and say, "Oh, no for the deck." Oh. Yeah. So now it's looking like it's looking dead at this point. I don't really care. I do like things like this though. Boom. This could be a little dinner range. Anyway. Yeah, I mean, what did I don't like this range. And I don't like trying to put in this range. I'm being real. We have 5 minutes. That 5 minute looks nice. The chair back up there would be wonky. Yeah, nice. I'd rather prefer it just drop like that. This stuff is really good. What the frick? Anyway. Instantly. People. We're doing what? So that's obviously, I feel like that's me. It could go up to there if it's desperate today. If it's not, it'll probably most likely play a time frame. Yeah, if I see two. So I mean, like I said, I don't like. I just kind of like just playing it and seeing where the frick we're gonna go. Now if we get something. Like, yeah, I could try to take someone at 30, but I don't really care. We're in a 4 hours, so we're still in this. I don't care about anything after that, because I'm not gonna try to predict this thing and try to like, oh, it's valid now. No, we can do anything in this 4 hour we got. We don't have to go up, nor do we have to go down. It's on it. We can just do whatever the frick. So even if it did inverse this, my eyes is not there, because it can do something like this. And this is the point where I want to be involved in. I want to be involved in this. If it's possible. I don't want to be involved in this. Even though we have a clear objective, doesn't need to take out that. If it's truly bullish, this 4 hour is to whatever it will respect. No. All I have to do is just go there. It will respect 25% of that range if it's truly bearish. And then go what goes from there. Type of thing. It doesn't have to take this right now. Even though people are begging, but just because people are begging doesn't mean it's gonna do it every single time. If you let me, here's what I do. I'll take care of you. That's something perfect. Something like that. Now I'm like, okay. Now I can probably get it on, because obviously it's telling me that, okay, it wants to. It's willing to. But in this, now. Now what time is it? Minus, preferably. Yeah, so now I want to see the respect, because I like this pattern right here. I like this. Agent sweep, CISD, come back. So I kind of like that possibly. You know what I'm saying? And I can still do whatever the frick he wants to do. That's when I'm playing my 5 minute. And see if we get another confirmation. Like something like this now. Boom. I can place from the high. I think I like it from here to here. See how I'm respecting that. Okay. See what I mean? Play your 5 minute. Because I bet you got to invest on it though. You would have got cooked. And now what I do like is this. I'm the market maker, bro. I am. See, I'm respecting that. Oh, oh, so that could be reclaim. Reclaim. bullish. Yeah, that could be weekly bullish right there. Here we do. Now at this point, the 6, I don't like taking things after that. Like, I've seen it chop so many times. What are we doing with this? Asia on London no took. Both of these are not took, so it's something to do with that and that. I don't like where GBP is at. I don't think price will ever be willing to reverse from that low. Perfect. Now we can automatically assume possibly that low. You get me now. You get me, bye. So that low took. Both took now. And I think 5 minutes would be nice. So, oh, that was it. GG's. Yeah, I mean, that's what it looked like. You couldn't even if you wanted to. Even if you wanted to, like, okay, this looks nice. That does look nice to me. Even if you wanted to, he wasn't gonna get it. I gotta go pee. Efficient. Oh, Kimmy is stupid. Kimmy gotta be the dumbest. Like, bro, that joint's literally just a sugar fest. You feel what I mean, though? They wasn't gonna give you that even if they begged for it. See people begging, but what is price? Not willing. They not getting filled. These people not getting filled at all. They not. Price does not care about them. Yeah, it's her. It's her. That's why we see pattern traders. Well, that's where you see traders looking for agent high every time. It's because they, bro. Anyway, well, now that we take all that, right? After the liquidity rate like that, am I looking for a continuation to these lows, or am I looking for a reversal? I'm ideally looking for a reversal. Why? It's just a liquidity sweep in general. So if the algorithm is there, right? If it's real. After liquidity sweep, we should have some sort of retracement. So, after the liquidity sweep, anybody still trying to sell will be trapped. So, anybody that's still trying to continuation of sales after this will be fried tilapia. So, that being said, you see how these equal highs. People are looking at this and begging. I pray. People are praying, saying, "Bro, I pray we come back to these. I sell everything, or we break this high, I'll buy everything." But I'm not looking at it as this a POI. People are looking at this as a POI, a point of interest, a point to sell or buy from. There's only two things you go. It can go here, sell, or it can go here and buy. That's not what I'm looking at. And by the time it would either by the time I tell you this, it will either consolidate, spend some time in there, and then decide, or consolidate, spend some time just to go higher, type of thing. So, anyway, Shrek. That's the lowest point. This is completely SMT'd. I think that's valid now. I like SMTs like that. That's very valid to me. Now if we have a willingness to go higher. Alright, so we're taking out that low again, which is not the best, but still there. We create SMT. I'll take any SMT at this point. Oh, you see that? So SMT. So now if price is showing that it's willing to go higher from the SMT, then it's most likely not a bluff. Now you see we get a motherfucking CISD or market structure shift, whatever. So there's a market structure shift right there. This is that CISD. Market structure shift market structure shift discretionary. CISD is, market structure shift is objective. CISD, I think I looked at it right now. I'm tired. It's been every single day. Not know what that figure means. I do, but I don't. of a person or their judgment, not influenced by personal feelings. Not influenced by personal feelings or opinions. Contrast to subjection. Based off, influenced by personal feelings, states, and opinions. Okay, subjective. Yeah, so marksmanship is subjective. CISD is objective. I don't like how it's feeling. Like, I do like this consolidation though. I like this whole consolidation. I do, because if it's showing like it wants to, you can miss a move because, listen, I've seen so many times people miss a move because there's equal lows. Bro, if it's showing that, bro, so be it, bro. Alright, now to take off the equal lows, that's fine. Now it's obviously, I don't like this. I don't like too. I don't think I like too much valid. Like, we took out the high, right? We took out the high. No, I see double high, so that actually makes it better. I thought we took out the high. I was like, yeah. So now we took out that high. I mean, not took out that high. Blah, 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 blah. Now if it starts showing like it's respecting this order block, I'm taking this and I'm not even looking back. Right. I think this is already valid for me. I think that order block is my point where I can manage risk properly if I need to. So I'll put it below CE of that. And if it starts to do whatever, I'll manage risk properly. But I think this is valid enough to push price higher. Right there. No. It's too early. I can completely see this. I can see it. Why? Listen, this is too recent, and it's also too premium. So I don't like it. Then again, that order block does look great, but order blocks can fail, no doubt. Now that wick, I wouldn't want that wick to get touched. The fact that it did, that tells me a good amount. And the inverse of that wick, and the CISD of that looks great. So I think I can be able to get a nice entry off of here. Retest of the wick. Looking for the sell side with confidence. So that's already 1-to-1 right there. And I have my stop loss at a nice level, which is right there. And I'll put it above, so I can do like this. Both see of that wick and some of that, boom. I think I can confidently take that. Let's calm down though. Alright, so now we have the respect of that whatever. Now if it creates, I want to see 5 minute or 1 minute. It did create or whatever, so I'll take 50%. I'll take 50% off since it created that. And then let's see what we got. Now it's taking that high. Now in this case, you want to take as much off, much of it just to a low point. So like something like that. Because you want to be able to minimize the loss as much as possible. So you want to be able to, yeah, 5 minute low is a perfect spot. You want to take another 50 off, right? now we can play it fully through. But so I like the respect of that, and then we can shorten it right there. Because at that point, I don't care about the favorite gap. I'll rather want to get an entry off of that favorite gap than to have like a possible stop out and then continue down. Like for example, like if it does this, I'd rather get stopped out right here and then look for entry back down than to for it to stop fully out and then reverse back down. And now, you know what I'm saying? So I want that high to stay protected. Now at this point, do you ever think this is where you can use your whatever? You can you can take a lot. You can take off the position. You're just hoping that price will reverse in there. That's a stupid thing. So I'll take off on 100%. And yeah, because the confluence is against it. So would you create this order block? If I created that order block, that's already a spot where it can go up and smash down. Smash up. So proper reverse management right there. Perfect. So overall we lost only 300. It's gorgeous. And did I take anything today? I did, didn't I? No, I didn't. I didn't take anything. So next trade can be $500. Be 700. You see what I mean? So if price is bullish, it would take out that. If price is bullish, it will respect this. You see that? Now we tap back into that, and then we had that. Okay. See that order block created? What time is it? It's about to be macro. So I'm not liking this because now this is too like it's. I don't know. It seems like it created a lot of structure. Like you see this right here, push up, and then like a chop. Price is not usually gonna take out this low. It most likely would just consolidate within this range. Within this range. So I think, but it can. I'm saying it can't. It can for sure. No. Yeah. And that's your confirmation. That's your confirmation right there. So I would gladly take something. Like, I don't know if it wants to, but let me see. Let me see, because I have ultimate faith within here. That's what I have a lot of faith in. And that's a nice 1-to-1. So now we can place that limit 700 or something like that. 650. That's my rest amount. And then yeah. So it taps and back into this. And now I wouldn't expect it to disrespect that since because it's in Dylan range. Boom, nice. And stopped. Nice. Change your deed. Your life's work is dirty by those fools who adore you. only to find. And so now small loss 9,500. Dang, man. Be right. I'm about to ask you back. I'm playing. Am I? Yeah, I am. Cause I already anticipated it. I don't really. It's cause. Let's calm down. Wait. Wait a minute. Wait. I need some water. Let me get some water. We're gonna get back to that. Wait. Prevent. Even though it's not a valid loss, right? Even though it's not a valid loss, still a loss, so I'll take it. Try on it. Because why not? So the earliest sign was the disrespect. So I could have closed. So the very bullish disrespect. The very bullish. So okay, I want to see that again. I'm gonna take it though again. But what the? Come on, bro. Alright, bro. So it used to be right here. The frick? Anyway. She told me don't worry about me. So the earliest I want to see. So we hit that right. We reject. We create that brick reaction. I want to see a closure below there. The fact that we're not closing below that is very concerning. And then we have a wick like that, and we get that closure. Nice. So now I would like to see that wick. Alright, so now we have 2 minutes, and it took us time out of this day, and it hit that. It had time to do it. Right there, I could have closed it. Or I could have took a lot off. Just right there. Or I could have added more. But now, obviously, whatever. But the next candle should show complete bearishness. And that's kind of like that. So I could have just fully closed it right here. Nah, but it's no point. Fully losses. Fully losses. See how this don't play on me. Thank you, bro. Thank you, bro. Okay, yeah. Oh, that was the truth, actually. The frozen chicken was sitting there, and I put it in the refrigerator for a couple days because, you know. What other chair I take? That was it. Perfect. Prevent. Viva. So, you're telling me off first with a 1? Is that what you're telling me? It would have been a slow draw, but it would have won. I would have. that. Boop. Sean's fishy as frick. Grimy. Look how grimy this thing is. Grimy, slimy, and like, look at it. I knew this one. I'm like, bro, there's no freaking way. Look how completely grimy that is. That's some grimy BS. I'm gonna smack the frick out of you. Because why the frick would you do that to me? Still would have got stopped out. I'm about to just actually. Arriba, oh. Cause I want you. What you trying to do? Anyway. So. Took this absolute failure loss. I'm playing, but. Honestly, not looking at it, but. I already knew the Jones was gonna lose. I did. I'm not gonna lie. The Sherry app was the only line defense I will be at least a little bit satisfied to enter from. But you know, entering down here was completely discount. So it was too discounted, and we just took out this low. So that being said, it's like, come on, you already know what the frick. So we have to go that low. We have that. I'm over here. This is the siege of that. I was not anticipating, but I was suggesting that it could go lower from here. But instead, it absolutely went up what this candle right here, and then had a strong closure up there. The next candle was not rejected at all, and then that confirmed that that mostly was going to be stop out. And then I'm like, oh wait, so this would have won? Because at first I was planning on taking something like this, because that would have blocked. But like that would have won? Nah, frick no, would have won. See this fairy gap that I already marked? Boom, we had that. Dropped all the way down. And all the stuff. GG's.